Hello and welcome to Simply Southern. I'm Mary Wilson.
And I'm Kevin Worthington. It's a new month, and that means there are likely new foods now in season in your garden or on an Alabama farm. Our friends from Sweet Grown, Alabama will be here a little bit later to tell you what you can find at a farmer's market near you.
Southerners have a special love for the outdoors, and a special place called Outdoor Friends Forever is helping make sure the beauty of the outdoors is available to everyone. We'll find out more later in Fred Hunter's Alabama.
And I'm Stacy Little. Today in the kitchen, I'm going to show you my secret for making the perfect restaurant-style ranch dressing. Y'all stay tuned.
It might seem kind of strange to feature a story on snow at this time of year, but back in January, an unprecedented winter storm stretching from Texas to Florida dropped nearly a foot of snow in some areas, including on the Alabama Gulf Coast.
Now that far south, farmers can still grow some winter crops because it's typically mild. Unfortunately, that snow event damaged and destroyed a lot of what was in the field.
But even places not actively in production sustained losses that will be felt for years to come. People from southern Mississippi to the Florida Panhandle depend on the Sessions family south of Mobile for farm fresh food.
We grow a lot of fruits and vegetables that we can retail in our own farm market. Currently growing a few acres of peanuts and run about 200 head of brood cattle. A lot of citrus, pecans, turnips, collards, just a wide variety of fruits and vegetables, peaches and plums as well.
Typically, temperatures in Mobile don't drop below 40 degrees. But on January 21st, thermometers dropped to the single digits, and the white on the ground was not Gulf Coast sand, it was snow.
Yeah, the weather event of a century, of a lifetime, they say. Certainly for me, I've never experienced anything like that. You know, we had record snowfall, for me anyway, somewhere around between 6 to 10 inches, just depending on your location. Temperatures were anywhere from 6 to 8 degrees, depending on how the cold settled out. And the effects of this will be immediate as well as long-term. Immediate meaning we won't have a crop this coming up season, and the years to come will be a slow recovery, if at all.
Hardest hit was the farm's Satsuma orchard. Combining the stress to the trees caused by the cold and the additional stress from removing dead wood, Jeremy says much of their orchard will likely have to be replaced. And that means years before the delicious tiny oranges will be back on their store shelves.
Significant production, probably about 5 years. About 3 years old, they'll have a little bit of fruit, but you slow the growth of that tree down if you try to put on fruit too early. So the first few years, you want to maintain the growth of the tree more so than the fruit. So try to get the tree as big as you can get it.
Jeremy says Satsumas are one of their biggest money makers. But fortunately, the Sessions farm is very diverse. So they'll be depending more heavily on other crops to make up the income lost from the Satsumas.
Oh, well, they'll have to. So, you constantly looking for ways to improve on your farm and things you can do better or something you can add. And we're constantly trying to evolve with the changing demands of our customers or to gain new customers. So, that never stops just because you have a weather event, because, we're always going to have those.
Not only do they sell Satsumas through their on-farm market, the Sessions wholesale the fruit to schools and farmers in neighboring states. So it's going to be a big economic blow for them.
So were they completely wiped out?
Well, they're not sure yet. They're going to have to see if those trees produce anything this coming fall. Now, Jeremy says if they have any Satsumas, there won't be many and they'll probably cost more. But they're not out of the Satsuma business. The Sessionses are looking just a few years down the road when the trees they're planting this year will begin producing.
Well, we hope that they'll bounce back quickly and that we won't see another snowstorm like that for maybe a few decades or so.
Absolutely.
Now, what do you get when you combine the great Alabama outdoors with a little romance? Up next on Simply Southern, Fred Hunter's Alabama is taking us on a trip where we'll experience both. It's a special place called Outdoor Friends Forever.
From policy documents, billing statements, and endorsements, there's lots of insurance paperwork to keep up with. Did you know you can keep up with these items electronically by enrolling your policies at alphainsurance.com? If you're interested in signing up for paperless billing or paperless policy documents, visit the Alpha Insurance website and follow a few simple, hassle-free steps to enroll. All you'll need to get started is your policy number. Visit alphainsurance.com today to get started. These Alpha Insights are proudly presented by Alpha Insurance.
A farmer has to live on faith. We do all we can do, but we can only control so much.
Alabama is the second largest poultry growing state in the nation, so we're trying our best to grow all the corn we can for that.
What we produce not only feeds and clothes all of the United States, but about half of what we make goes on to the world market.
We've been able to improve yields, have some things that can help us produce a better crop. I'm proud of the product we make and proud that I can say I'm an Alabama farmer.
Consider this your call to Alabama's Black Belt, home to some of the best hunting and fishing anywhere in the country. Whether you want to hunt deer, turkey, quail, or are looking to hook that trophy bass, the Alabama Black Belt's world-class outdoor recreation is second to none. If you want to take a break from the woods or the water, choose one of the premier golf courses on the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail. If you're searching for your next outdoor adventure, look no further than Alabama's Black Belt.
Get discounts on national brands and at local businesses with your Alpha Farmers membership. Members save hundreds with Ford, John Deere, Case IH, and Caterpillar. Plus, enjoy special rates at Choice and Wyndham Hotels. Benefits include rewards at Office Depot, Priester's Pecans, tourism destinations, and more. Download the Alpha Perks app, visit alphafarmers.org/perks, or stop by your local Alpha office and start saving today.
Hey, how are you holding up?
I'm thirsty.
Well, there you go. Choose water.
I guess I'll take the water. There's another one. Alabama Extension is cool.
What's Extension?
They're like your go-to experts for everything. Gardening, nutrition, tips for our kids, farming. And hey, weren't you thinking about starting a business?
Yeah.
Extension does that.
Oh, sounds like I need to get connected.
Learn more at aces.edu.